This is my review on Fantastic Four from 2015, the remake to Fox's Fantastic Four universe, and a failed attempt at a Fantastic Four franchise. This movie did not do well, financially or critically, by fans and audience. So, it wasn't the most well-reviewed movie. And in fact, it lost money. And, you know, I'm not going to pretend like I don't see what the audience... I'm not going to pretend I don't see why. But at the same time, I don't see why. Because I was kind of used to that by the MCU movies, not to be faithful to the source material. Really, very loosely faithful to source material, and also poking fun of the source material. I'm used for the MCU doing that, so I thought the fact that the Fantastic Four movie did the kind of reverse effect of be unfaithful to the source material but take it seriously while being loose with the source material of faithful with it. I don't know, it was kind of refreshing of a feeling for me. So I kind of liked it more than the all MCU movies and main canon. A little bit, because, I don't know, I felt like it was nice for something different. The movie's not perfect, but I don't know, I like it for what it was. Is that crazy? I like it because it took us, it was the one movie that felt like a spoof of the comic book genre for a while. I guess I really like it because of that reason, because why I like it more than any MCU movies in main cast, because, well, even though I technically don't love this movie by any means, it's not a 10 out of 10, it's a 5 out of 10 for me, more likely, because it feels like it could have, it feels like, well, I hear this movie had very production problems, it had to take reshoots, and you can kind of tell that a lot of this film was, there were certain scenes we shot, again, it feels like, a short film than what it was meant to be. But I did like these versions of the Fantastic Four. I would have liked to see more of them coming together on screen. I would like to be more believable of them coming together, the whole concept of them coming together and forming the Fantastic Four and becoming a team in the end. I thought that part was a little rushed when it got to that part of the story, which is the most important part of the story, was a bit rushed. Making the movie more of, as much as I like it and stuff, and like the reimagination and all, it didn't fulfill my needs either, is what I'm trying to say. So, 5 out of 10. The Fantastic Four reimagining gets for me. I like it, but I say we could still do better. But I don't think we're going to do better. I think MCU is going to make a worse movie than this. I'd like to see less faithful, like in the comics, and play it for laughs. Or just as unfaithful as the comics play for laughs. I don't know. Haven't heard anything from it, so. But I just expect not a whole lot from MCU content and the main canon in live action, so That's what I'm trying to say. Never did. And is what I'm trying to say now. And little known fact, little known fact, I kind of knew this movie was going to be a bit of a disaster once I saw the first promotional trailer. Once I started seeing the promotional material for this movie, I had a feeling it was going to bomb, and surprise, I was not surprised. I was just surprised that it took so quick. Bombed so quick as it did. You know what is sad? I think this and 2005's Fantastic Four movie and Roger Corman's Fantastic Four movie are the top 3 best Fantastic Four movies. And I meant to say the best 2 Fantastic Four movies to this day is this one and 2005 Fantastic Four movie, the first installment. Personally, I like this one better. The 2015 one is, in my opinion, the best one. Out of all the Fantastic movies that got made, going back to the Roger Corman one from 1994. Yep. Which, before, I'm just gonna, look, I gotta be honest, I think Roger Corman was a better Fantastic Four movie than the Fox ones. And the ones from the 2000s. Where it's got Jessica Alba. And so basically I think Roger Corman is the superior movie than those ones. And I think that this new Fantastic Four movie that bombed, that's a remake from 2015 or 2014, is from the year, is the best one out of all of those, is what I'm trying to say. If I had to choose, I choose this one. Silver Surfer, for me, failed attempt to be dark and serious. The series of 2005, while the 2005 one was clearly playing for laughs, and Silver Surfer 1 was clearly trying to be more serious and trying to play it straight, while the 2005 one movie was clearly just playing the whole concept for laugh and being a parody of itself, which is something I didn't really care for at the time. And never did. Even as an adult, to be honest. Of the 2005 Fantastic Four movie. And Roger Corman's Fantastic Four took the concept, played it straight, and be as faithful as it could, at which the low budget that Roger Corman could accomplish. Limit range. Financial-wise, so I think succeeded fairly well, but so there's this movie from 2015 of the Fantastic Four fine. Well, I find them both pull off the source material run of the Fantastic Four they're taking inspiration from. See, the 2015 one is taking inspiration from the Ultimate Comics. You can tell because in the Ultimate comics, they're all teenagers and stupid, arrogant, hothead kids, and the origin plays out different because they go through a little machine that enters a different dimension and come back from it and change from the effects of going through the other dimension, stepping on the other side. While the original string is basically that they got hit by cosmic ray in outer space. And that's how they got their powers. And, you know, Johnny Storm is the only kid that's a teenager that's a 15-year-old. And everyone else is adult, practically, basically, in the story. See, yeah, you can tell because the 2015 one, Fantastic Four movie, has all the Fantastic Four members as teenagers, as children, basically, and all four of them are hothead, whiny dipshits that are impatient, arrogant, and jerks, and kind of troublemakers. And the 2751 has them also going into another teleport to another dimension and getting changed from that on the way from the stepping out from that dimension and teleporting back home. Which is literally the same concept of the origin story from the Ultimate Fantastic Four comic run. It's literally straight out of there. So, but I don't know why nobody ever mentions that this is taking inspiration from the Ultimate comics, the one who has actually looked at Ultimate Comic Fantastic Four and knows about it. I mean, a lot of people get this complaint saying it's not faithful to the original Jack Kirby and Stan Lee run of the Fantastic Four. Well, yeah. That's because it's not taking inspiration from that era of comics. It's taking inspiration from the Ultimate comics. I say that. And I just say it succeeds at a fairly mediocre job at succeeding. It's the movie succeeding with what it did. And that's why I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Goodbye, subscribe to my channel, please. Enjoy this content. Bye-bye.